you can't be at the Doryman without music.
Hmm.
I hope the music lasts forever here.
So when would be the first time you ever came or played at the Doryman? Do you remember?
Well, I'm not sure of the first time I played at the Doryman, but I've been coming to Shetty Camp since I was 12 or 13 years old.
Okay.
And I played just about everywhere around here.
Yeah.
And I've always enjoyed coming here because the people are so nice to me,
Hmm.
and it's a privilege to come here. I love it.
Yeah. And when you used to come back in the day, was it just yourself, or do you have a band, or was Nick always with you?
Nick's been with me since 1980.
Okay.
And when Wilbert had the Acadian Lounge,
Yeah.
we used to play there quite regular too, and we were a 5-piece band then.
Okay.
Yeah, and Nick was one of them, and had a drummer and all the other business.
Okay. So if you would have played here in the 70s, Nick wouldn't have been with you, but you still would have had a band?
Back in the 70s, yeah. I did a couple of years with my brother,
Okay.
and he didn't like it.
What's his name?
Wilfred.
Okay.
Wilfred, yeah. Everybody calls him Bill, but
Okay.
yeah, we used to do a lot of Irish music back then.
Okay.
And that went over really good.
Yeah.
But over the years, I chose a different direction, and
Yeah. More in the country.
yeah, I love it.
Do you remember? So you don't necessarily remember the first time you played here?
No, not here.
No.
Not here. You mentioned 60 years. I find it hard to believe this place has been here for 60 years.
Yeah.
But that's how fast time goes.
Yeah.
And the older you get, the faster it
That's
goes.
right.
You'll find that out.
That's what they say.
Yeah, you'll learn it.
Were you ever nervous when you come to Shetty Camp?
No.
No.
But now, in later years, I'm a little more apprehensive. I tend to be a little more careful.
Okay.
I'm not as carefree as I was before.
In what sense?
I don't drink as much.
Okay.
You think that drinking makes you sound better, but it really doesn't.
No. It helps with the nerves, I suppose.
That's exactly what it is, yeah.
And what makes the Doryman stage special?
Oh, it's the people and it's the management, of course.
Yeah.
The management always treats me good, and we always do a good sound check, and it's the people that come here, the regulars that come here all the time. It's a real joy to work.
Since I've owned it since 2020, every time you play, I can pretty much name 50 to 70 people that are going to be here, and they're always here.
Yes.
So you must notice that too.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, and I'm sure those people have been following you for a lot longer than since 2020.
Oh, God, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So you've made a lot of friends in Shetty Camp through the years.
A lot of friends and a lot of fans, and it's, like I say, it's always a joy.
Yeah, almost like a second home.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And what's a song that always works for you if you play here?
That's easy. When the Wind Blows in Chicago, or Open Pit Mine.
Okay.
Open Pit Mine. It's an old George Jones song from way back.
Yeah. And The Wind Blows in Chicago. What's the backstory on that? How did that come about?
I recorded that in Nashville. I met a guy by the name of Scotty Turner, who was Cape Retoner. He's passed away now some years ago. And he took me to Nashville, and we recorded an album called Robert and Giselle Sing the Songs of Audie Murphy.
Yes.
And Scotty and Audie Murphy, who was a movie actor, war hero, you name it.
Yeah.
Him and Scotty wrote that particular song.
Okay. And did you completely change it, or was it kind of the same? Or?
No, but if you sing a song enough times, and if you heard it by someone else, if it's not your own song, you tend to adapt it over many times that you sing it. You change little things in it, and it becomes yours.
Yeah.
And I was very lucky with that song. I got a lot of miles out of it, and I got a lot of work out of it too. I did the Tommy Hunter show with that song.
How did that come about?
Well, that's hard to imagine. Now, there was a friend of mine who lived in Boston, Massachusetts, and he was a dual citizen, Canadian and American.
Okay.
And he started to harass the CBC.
Okay.
You should get this guy. And nobody had heard of me at that time because we were playing mostly nightclubs.
In Cape Breton?
No, all over the place.
All over?
All over the place.
And where was the show filmed?
It was filmed in Toronto.
In Toronto, okay.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't have gone to play up that way. You would have stayed mostly in the Maritimes? Or?
Yes, most of the time. But we did a couple of tours in Ontario when I had the band. But this was this would have been around the 80s because I did the Hunter show in 1983, I believe.
Okay.
And it was around that time that we were starting to tour.
Yeah. So the bigger tours would have come probably after the exposure from the show.
Yes.
Yeah. Good. Do you find the music has changed over the years?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Changed a lot. I stayed pretty much traditional country because that's what I know and that's what I feel when I sing. And well, as a matter of fact, that song that I wrote, I Don't Hear Merle Haggard Anymore.
Yes.
I wrote that song because I wasn't hearing him on the radio because they had changed, the whole format had changed.
Yeah.
You weren't hearing Merle Haggard, George Jones, Loretta Lynn, Waylon hardly was being played at all by then. So that's what prompted me to write that song.
That song came a little bit later, though, right? It wasn't in when
That's
would you?
right.
Do you remember when you wrote that song?
Yeah, I wrote it in 1996 and I released it in 2005.
Okay, right. So you were already rolling pretty good by then, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. Any memorable nights in Shetty Camp or at the Doryman that stand out? Can you think of anything?
Well, they're all memorable.
Yeah.
They're all memorable because, like you say, a lot of the same people come in.
Yeah.
And this time of the year now, you see some tourists around, and they're always very appreciative.
Okay.
And so it's like I say, it's one of my favorite rooms to play.
Yeah. What would you tell a young musician about playing here?
Oh, great place to be. To hone your skills, as they say.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think people appreciate amateur talent as much as they would professional talent. That's the kind of people that you get here. They're all nice people. They're very encouraging.
So were you ever here when it was, so the first 4 years of the Doryman, it was called the Surfside, and it was only about half the size that it is now. Were you ever here during those days?
No, I don't remember the Surfside. I don't remember that title.
Okay. It changed to the Doryman in about 1970.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And they doubled the space, square footage.
Yes.
And until about 79-ish, the stage was pool tables that they would put together over by where the porch is now. Do you remember playing
Yes,
there?
I do remember.
Yeah.
I do remember the pool
So you would have played on that pool table stage, makeshift stage.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Starting to ring a bell.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it's funny, you got to get your memory jarred sometimes because there's so many events that happened.
Yeah. What role does the Doryman and live music venues in general, I suppose, play in keeping your identity alive and just musicians' identity in general?
Large role, because you get so many people coming through here, especially like in the tourist season.
Yep.
And I meet people 5-6 years after I've met them here.
Yeah.
And they remember.
Okay.
That's pretty important.
What makes the atmosphere here different than maybe other bars you've played in or venues?
The audience is lively, and their applause, you can tell they appreciate what you do.
Yeah.
Some places they're busy drinking, and I mean they're drinking here too, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's just more neighborly.
Okay.
It's like I've known these people all my life.
Yeah.
And some of them actually I pretty much have.
Yeah. What's one thing about here that never changes?
That never changes? Well, again, your clientele. The service is impeccable.
Yeah.
I never hear anybody, saying anything bad about the service. And no, it's very consistent.
Yeah. What kind of role do you think the Doryman plays in the Acadian culture, where we have Acadian events a few times a week?
Oh, huge. I used to come here during Acadia days and things like that over the years, and a lot of it now, I've forgotten a lot of the good times that I've had here.
Yeah.
But places like this keep everything going. It's a great meeting place.
Yeah. Did you ever include most of your set now? Well, all of your set is English songs. Did you ever play French songs?
The only song I ever sang in French was La chanson française.
Okay.
Yeah. By
Call le Soleil.
Call le Soleil. Yeah, that was the one.
Do you still play it once in a while?
Well, when I'm asked for it, yeah.
All right.
Yeah. But, mostly, as I was mentioning to you off the interview here, most of my life I've played to an English audience.
Yes.
And unless there's someone French in the audience that would ask for something in French, and then I would, of course, offer that one song.
Yeah.
That was kind of my lifeline.
Okay. You had it in your back pocket.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. And just finish this sentence. To me, the Doryman will always be
like home.